Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and fascinating world of Saturn's rings. You know, those iconic rings are more than just a pretty face in our solar system. They hold secrets, clues about the formation of planets and the very nature of our cosmic neighborhood. Get ready to uncover 3 incredible secrets that will blow your mind. We're going to talk about how old those rings really are, what they're made of, and the mystery of why they seem to disappear from time to time. Buckle up, space cadets, because we're about to embark on a cosmic journey to unlock the mysteries of Saturn's rings. Saturn's rings have captivated us for centuries, but have they always been there? That's a question that has puzzled astronomers for generations. Imagine trying to determine the age of something that's billions of miles away. It's like trying to tell how old a tree is just by looking at its leaves. But scientists, those clever cosmic detectives, have found ways to unravel this mystery. By studying the rings' composition and how they interact with Saturn's moons, they've been able to piece together a timeline. And what they've found is fascinating. The evidence suggests that Saturn's rings are not as old as the planet itself. In fact, they're relatively young, cosmically speaking, perhaps only a few 100 million years old. To put that in perspective, if the solar system were a calendar year, Saturn's rings would have formed sometime around, say, late November. This means those stunning rings haven't always been a part of Saturn's story. They're a more recent addition, which begs the question, where did they come from? Well, there are a few theories. One possibility is that the rings are the remnants of a shattered moon, torn apart by Saturn's immense gravity. Another theory suggests that they formed from icy material left over from the early solar system. Whatever their origin, one thing's for sure, Saturn's rings are a dynamic and ever-changing feature of our solar system. So we've talked about the age of Saturn's rings, but what are they actually made of? Well, picture this, a gigantic racetrack in space, stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers wide, but only a few meters thick. Now imagine this racetrack is made up of countless icy particles, ranging in size from tiny grains of dust to massive chunks of ice bigger than a house. That's right, Saturn's rings are essentially a giant cosmic snow globe, with a dash of rock and dust thrown in for good measure. And just like snowflakes here on Earth, no 2 ring particles are exactly alike. Some are bright and reflective, while others are darker, absorbing more sunlight. This variation in composition is what gives Saturn's rings their stunning, intricate appearance. But it's not just about looks. The composition of the rings also affects how they behave. For example, the smaller, dustier particles tend to clump together, forming temporary clumps and strands within the rings. These clumps can grow and dissipate over time, creating a constantly shifting and evolving landscape. And then there are the shepherd moons, small moons that orbit within or near the rings, their gravity helping to sculpt and maintain the ring's structure. It's like a cosmic ballet, with gravity and composition playing the leading roles. So the next time you gaze up at Saturn's rings, remember that you're not just looking at ice. You're looking at a complex and dynamic system shaped by the forces of the cosmos. Saturn's rings are a celestial marvel, but here's the thing. They seem to disappear from time to time. Now don't worry, the rings aren't actually vanishing into thin air. It's all about perspective. You see, Saturn's axis is tilted just like Earth's. As Saturn orbits the Sun, we see the rings from different angles. For about 14 years, Earth is positioned in a way that gives us a clear view of the rings in all their glory. But then, as Saturn continues its journey around the Sun, the angle changes. Eventually, Earth crosses through the plane of Saturn's rings. From our perspective, the rings appear to shrink, becoming a thin, almost invisible line. It's like looking at a plate edge on. You know it's still there, but all you see is a thin sliver. This phenomenon, known as a ring plane crossing, happens about every 14 years. The last time it occurred was in 2009, and the next one is due in the early 2020s. So if you're lucky enough to be around during a ring plane crossing, be sure to take a look at Saturn through a telescope. You'll witness a celestial disappearing act that's sure to leave you in awe of the wonders of the cosmos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing space discoveries. See you next time.